everyone, it's Sarah, and welcome back to the Friday Five. Friday Five is a video series that I started where we all get to talk about our favorite music on Fridays. If you enjoy music and you would like to talk about it, please check out the Tumblr down below where you will find a list of all the topics coming up for December, and make a video, or you can do a blog post, whatever. This week is wildcard week, which means you get to pick the topic. So, my topic that I'm going to do today is 5 indie band shoutouts. So these are all independent bands, pretty obscure. Some of you may have heard of them. Most of you probably haven't. So I'm wearing my Album 88 t-shirt. It says, Save WRAS. Album 88, WRAS, is the Georgia State University radio station here in Atlanta. The reason why it says Save WRAS on it is because a little over a year ago, Georgia Public Broadcasting took over Album 88 from like 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. So they play NPR on Album 88 right now, which, NPR is cool. But we already have an NPR station in Atlanta. So now there are 2 radio stations that play exactly the same thing. And our indie music plus the college students' radio experience, has been taken away from us. They still do have internet radio during those hours, so you can still listen to Album 88 in that way. But for those of us who listen to the radio in our cars, it's kind of annoying. Anyway, so there was this campaign, when this was all going on, to save WRAS. Obviously, we were not quite successful. But I wrote this whole long blog post about Album 88 and all the ways that it has touched my life and why it's important to me. And the very nice people in this campaign sent me this free t-shirt. So I felt like it was an appropriate shirt to wear because Album 88 has exposed me to so many great indie bands. And they also have played my music on the radio station, which is super cool. Coming in at number 5 is going to be Beirut. Now, this is all one guy, and he plays like every instrument that you could ever imagine. He is incredibly talented, and the songs he writes are just amazing. It sounds almost like European songs. Song of theirs is called Postcards from Italy. Coming in at number 4 is going to be a band called the Antlers. Their songs are incredible. I love his voice. He has one of the best underrated voices that I've heard. I saw these guys live about a year ago, and it was an amazing show. They do a lot of interesting things with their instrumentation. This is probably their most popular song that I'm going to play, and it's called I Don't Want Love. I don't want love. Coming in number 3 is going to be a band called Alvvays. This is a female-fronted band from Canada, I believe, and they are awesome. I believe I have talked about them before. I got to see them live also last year, and they were incredible, and it was really cool to see them live because they played at this little venue called the Drunken Unicorn here in Atlanta, which is a venue that I actually have played at many times before. So it was really cool to see a band that I was discovering and really enjoying in a venue that I've played. But their debut album came out in 2014, and it's just really fun. It has some really upbeat songs, it has some really poignant, emotional songs, and I love her voice, I love her lyrics. This is the first track off the album, and it's called Archie, Marry Me. Number 2, I know I have talked about this band before, and it's a band called Chimps. Their whole album, Valhalla, that came out earlier this year is amazing. Definitely going to end up in my top 10 list at the end of the year. There's something really classic sounding about this band, though. I mean, it sounds like they could have come out in the 70s, really, or the 60s. Like, they just have that songwriting style, and their harmonies are really tight. So I know I have played the track Valhalla off of their album before, and that's a great track. You should go listen to it. But I'm going to play something a little different this time, and this track is called Forever Be Upstanding at the Door. To be in this video, so I'm gonna stop trying to get him off of the dresser. So coming in at number 1 is going to be a band called Moonlight Bride. They are from Chattanooga, Tennessee, but they used to play a lot in Atlanta, and they just really rock. I mean, guitars in their songs, the drums, it's all very tight and together. His voice is really interesting. His lyrics are interesting. They just make me happy. Their album Myths is one of those that I can listen to from start to finish. The song I'm going to play for you is called Young Guns.
Go back now. The only thing that I would change is how you turned out. Couldn't help it. I was into the church back then. I couldn't help it.
So I strongly encourage you to check out these bands. If you are interested in checking out these bands, I have made a playlist on Spotify that has my favorite songs from each of these bands. I will link to it down below so you can check it out. Give these indie bands some love. Support indie artists. Support local artists. Alright, so thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos about music, books, or writing. And I will see you in the next video.